Top TV, Truth of the People.
Welcome to Paul's Power Pie. Today we are having a great show and we are having great guests. So just before we go down to the show, guys, I don't know how you are doing out there with the economy, with diseases, with the societal issues we have been having nowadays. The economy is so becoming bad to an extent that people are going to depression, stress and all that. And I hope you are trying to talk to someone, you're trying to look for something to laugh. And Paul's Power Pie does this for you too. You can come along and watch with me all this and try to do something great. Otherwise, we are doing well, and thank you so much for all those people who have been watching, who've been supporting me in Paul's Power Pie. Paul's Power Pie is all ours. We're going to be doing this thing to be great and greater. So today we have great guests. Tuko na mama zetu. I mean, this one reminds me about back when tukua nyumbani with my mom, how mamas would be freestyle and how to be having comebacks zenye ziko very tricky. Like mama anakuamsha asubuhi, anakuamsha ni kama wewe ni mwizi. To go back and to wake up every day to go and do something. And today we are having them today. So we are celebrating our mothers in a way. I'm so happy. I don't know. I remember maybe one story. My mom, akitaka kuamsha kesho asubuhi, atakuamsha like, ebu nichukue kitu iko hapo ndani niliacha hapo jana, ndio nifanye kazi iko hapa. So you must kufungua hiyo mlango, ndio uende ufanye Kenya. I mean, but anyway, we celebrate them so much. We celebrate them so much and I can't stop saying that. So today we are having a very great topic to discuss about success. We are talking about shortcuts to success. People have been using shortcuts huku na kule. Mtu ana scam wase anapata pesa, mtu anaingia vitu zingine ziko demonic ndio apate pesa haraka. I mean, success has been one thing people have been doing anything, and they can kill, they can do any moral thing to get money and to be successful in a way. And I mean, how success has been defined to us has become a problem, and that's why we are doing anything for ourselves to get to success. And today I have these great guests wenye nimewaambia wa mama zetu, and I will take this opportunity to invite them. So welcome to Paul's Power Pie. So I don't know which side should I start, from the far end or this side, or maybe nianze ile side. Listen there. And you people look amazing today.
Thank you.
You look amazing. So maybe I start from that side. Yeah. Welcome to Paul's Power Pie.
Thank you so much, Paul. Happy to be here. Juliana Otieno, like you've said, a mother of many, you included. So I'm very happy, and I'm also very excited about the topic. Thank you.
Karibu sana. Yeah, just feel at home. Yeah. Ukitaka tunaweza kunywa maji sana. Tunaweza kuitisha ingine.
Hii maji ni tamu, acha nionje.
Karibu sana. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you, Paul. Pleasure to be here with you. I am actually a mom, and by extension a grandmother, maybe a grandmother to you. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited for the topic. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Yeah. Karibuni sana. And as I said, we are talking about shortcuts to success. I think kama mama zetu mumesikia people doing, and especially we young people, and also not even young people, also the old folks, they are also doing it. They doing corruption, wanafanya vitu zenye zinakaa shortcut to go to success, another shady ways to get to success. I don't know, like maybe to start from Mama Juliana, what's your perspective on shortcuts to success?
Well, let me start from what a shortcut is. People define success as failure repeated. So the fear of repeating failure then leads to going for the shortcuts. And therefore, there are so many shortcuts that people make into their lives. Shortcut to having a family, shortcut to getting job promotion, shortcut to performance. Anything that you do without going through the due process, I would consider it a shortcut. Because success is a journey, is a process. It should not be an event. So the moment you make it an event, you were born yesterday, graduated, and you are a multi-millionaire, we suspect that you have not used the due process to get what you want.
Yeah. kuna kamahali ka kitu umefanya Kenya akaeleweki. What about you, mom?
Shortcut, I don't believe in shortcuts per se, but in shortcut, I think you need to work hard. Work hard, achieve your goals. Not actually using the shortcuts, but using the laid down procedures. There's nothing like shortcut to success. Success needs hard work. Working hard, working smart, and being focused. And when you say success to success, and success means a lot. You might success by having wealth or in a family, and for students maybe attaining your grades. Take for instance a toddler, they also have a success. Once they take the first step, it's a success. But in this perspective, I think we want success as pertains to gaining wealth and fame. And if whenever you use a shortcut, as my friend has said, it would so rapidly use a shortcut, it would mean you're not even working smart as per se, but you are maybe being dubious of some kind.
You've made me learn about something that even a toddler akikunywa chai, I mean kukunywa uji kidogo ni success.
By
I didn't know
themselves, it's a
that.
success.
Yeah.
It's a success.
So, okay. So that's a great one. That's a great way of defining success, because so it means that hata mtoto hata kama the child has left us in this a young age, if they did it well, it's success.
It's success. Success is very diverse. Inaweza kutokana na jambo lolote lile unafanya. Not necessarily you succeed by attaining wealth and money and fame. You can succeed kwa njia nyingi. Kwa njia nyingi kile unafanya. Take for example a peasant farmer with an 1/8 acre of land. They have built a small house, kept some cattle, chicken pen. Are they not successful?
They are successful.
It's working smart and working hard. But whenever you use a shortcut, go mark, go steal, go and be corrupt, that's not actually not success. It's actually stealing from the people maybe you are entrusted to. Yeah.
In fact, that is robbery.
That's robbery without violence.
Yeah,
at times.
without violence. So we have seen people using crooked ways to get to success, and we can't say now to young people, even our old guys, our elders, our fathers, our grandfathers, and all those people. And what makes people to go to these crooked ways? Nini nafanya watu waingie kwa hizo vitu mbaya mbaya ndio waingie to get to success?
Like I said before, when you fear to fail, you look for every way to achieve. So that is one thing. Then there's the peer pressure, the peer influence. Your peers are making big things, are doing well, and you feel like you should be part of it. So just out of the peer pressure, you also get into those wrong ways or become immoral. I'm also looking at a situation whereby you fear being labeled. Do you know, in a family where probably out of 5 you're the only one who is not very successful, you feel like you need to match your siblings. So what do? Go underground, do the wrong things so that you're also matching them. So sometimes it is just that you really don't believe in yourself. And then of course there is the devil at work. We refuse to accept who we are and buy into wrong things. Yeah.
So shetani pia
ako ndani because anakuchocha tu akili. Yeah. Do this, get into this. It is possible. And there you are.
Nimependa hiyo part pia peer pressure. I'm imagining even wazee wetu pia wanapata peer pressure.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it. Your workmates, and someone has climbed the ladder so fast. He's driving a very big machine. You'd want to be there. And he convinces you these things are easy. It's a question of just signing. So what do? join the bandwagon. So peer pressure has no limit, there is no age. Just like the youth would do it, the old people would also do it. Even ladies do it. Why then do we find that some homes break up? Because some lady is doing very well in her house and she did something that was not okay. She tells me to do it, I copy, and there we are. So peer pressure has no boundary. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What about Naona?
Naona, first of all, greed. Greed also leads to the peer corruption and as he says, the peer pressure. Watu wanakaa wanataka eating by the big spoon, what people say. Unauma ambaye haiwezi kutoshelesha kwa mdomo wako. And show off. Pride also brings these kind of things because you want to be the one calling the shot. So you can do anything to attain that. In the process, you get so corrupted. And at the same time, as she says, the peer pressure. Maybe your friends are like have attained this status. You want to be at par with them. You don't know whether they have inherited whatever they have. You don't know whether they have worked hard for it. You don't know whether they have been gifted, but you want to be like them. So you can do anything. For instance, like our young girls, with due respect to them, they can do anything for money. Our young men, they also do anything for money. The morality level has gone totally down. In a way that even as old people as us would want to make money using this young generation. They have the money. They are able to acquire whatever it takes to corrupt the young generation. That's also another kind of corruption.
Na hiyo peer pressure nataka tu mnieleze kidogo. Guy, juu peer pressure ilituanzia kutoka tukiwa wadogo. Nilikuwa nataka kupata A because best yangu amepata A. Najiforce, najisumbua, hata kama nitabeba mwa Kenya, nitaibeba. Sasa tunafanyia peer pressure nini? Tutaifanyia ni imetushinda.
We be content.
Yeah.
We do a content now, whatever we have. We live each day at a time with a lot of focus for the future.
Yeah.
Know the goals you want to attain at a certain time. Get good people. Be motivated. Don't be over envious of other people.
Yeah.
So that ucheze goli yako mahali uko. Cheza ball kuigana na mahali uko at that particular time. Once you're a student, you're a student. Focus on your books, your studies. If you're working, give the best you can to your employer. If you're a farmer, do it. And there's nothing which is planted today, it's harvested tomorrow. No way. You have to eat. Be patient. Your time will come.
Mama Julia, niko na swali. Just to add one kidogo kwa our mama here. Peer pressure si directly most of the time nowadays. Unapata best yangu aniambia tusaini kitu tuibe pesa. Ananiambia aniambia anything but unaona akona ka range, amenunua ka V8, kanyumba kamekuwa kakubwa. How do you work on the direct peer pressure?
Just like Mom has said, I think maybe to add on it, it's a question of managing our expectations.
Yeah.
What do I expect to get out of this? So nimeona gari ndio, lakini sijui vile nilipata. So I come back to myself and have a meeting with me. Do I have such money to buy it? How then can I work towards getting it? It's a question of ability. Am I aware of my strengths and my weaknesses? Because peer pressure comes in because of low self-esteem. I do not believe in who I am. I do not accept who I am. And therefore, I feel other people are worthy of emulation, you know. But the moment I believe in me, I would definitely say, well, that's a good car. And the best thing is, I'll work towards getting it. Whichever way, I may even decide to take a loan, which I would repay. That is not peer pressure. I would buy it, but I've worked for it. But where I'm going to sign a dubious deal so that I drive that car, I would have taken a shortcut, and that will not give me peace. So the more wrongs I do, the more motivated I become into going for shortcuts. So for me, it's being very much aware of yourself, managing your expectations, believing, and like Mama said, contentment is key. We cannot be
lazima ukue contented.
ukubali tu.
I'm also thinking, let me ask a question for my friend there. Some leaders have made it so well.
Yes.
And they are role models, and wanaenda na ma helicopters, ma jets, wanaenda majuu. I mean, wanapata pesa vizuri, wako na pesa. So that's the way they have shown us. What do you expect us as young people to do another route? Na kama yule mtu naangalia pale juu, yeye kwanza yeye hata aibi kidogo, ana loot everything, anabeba bag everything. Tunaacha bag ikiwa empty yote. They go with everything. So what do we do, we as young people?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we are living in a very difficult society now. We have decided to glorify evil. Yeah. We find evil very pleasant, very attractive, and anything good is not for many of us. And for the youth, I feel they're in a dilemma.
Yeah.
Because who are their role models? The very people who have looted the country dry. And they are the same people. Like now we're in the campaign season, and you can see tingisha nini
Miti.
and as we tingisha miti, we feel that we are going to have so much money because we will sell weed, you know, and that's what we want. So it's a question of, again, going back to who you are. Let's go back to our morals. As a youth, my advice would be, go back to the morals of the society. Don't look at what the leaders are saying and doing. I think it's good to just have a self-conscious decision where you feel what I'm going to do will be good for me and my family then. I know it is a difficult place to be, but mine would be to urge them to remain focused and forget about those earthly things that might bring rot to their lives.
Kama venye mama anasema, the devil doesn't look nice, bad, anakaa vizuri.
Yeah.
The devil doesn't look bad, anakaa vizuri. It is true. But I would rather we do not focus so much on the leaders. Because there are so many other people. Because leaders, like now we say, this particular time, politicians, ndio tunawatabua sana. Kwa sababu they come out to us. Na wanatuonyesha na tunajua. But in this world, there are so many people who are corrupt, and yet they are not gifted to be leaders. So we better not only narrow down to the leaders per se. Tuchukue, whom do you envy? Ni mtu ambaye ameachieve, kampuni yake imepata nini? We hear so many people with huge companies, but how those companies came up to, we don't know. Ukichunguza, kuko na dosari. And me here, I want to open a small business, and I want it to thrive as nothing else. I don't know where these people have gotten money. And here I am, nataka kuwa kama wewe. Nataka leo nikiweka business. By tomorrow, it has employed 1,000 people.
Na niko na bilioni 5.
Uko na bilioni 5. Actually, to work towards having billions, you need to have really worked. Hit a jackpot.
Sweat.
Why people say that? Because I don't want to say and to blame the politicians as the only people who are corrupt or who get the money from dubious means. There's so many other people silent there. You in your own small way. Wewe uko na hakika you're not corrupt, even in your own family. Because when you talk of corruption, it starts small and grows. Ina start kwako. Mimi nikiwa mama.
Najiwekea kachakula.
Unaweka kachakula. What do I do to my family? Do I eat my family's finance?
Yeah.
Alafu watoto wanateseka, huyo ni mbaba, huyu ni mumama. Do I go to the salon, to the gubato, to the chama? Alafu I leave the family there struggling. So when we talk of corruption, because this very big corruption is beyond us, can we start small? Because we want the world to start in a new plate, like new platter, like now that whoever are listening to us, what can I do as a young person? What can I do as a mother? What can I do? Because I cannot reach that level. Cannot reach those people. Mi natakiwa nifanye nini? Nisikuwe corrupt. Nimesema mwa Kenya. Nataka kupass the exam.
Yeah.
It is corruption.
Yeah.
Mwalimu want to favor the school.
Yeah.
She's teaching. Analeta mwa Kenya. Tunajiadikia hapa kwa these answers. That is corruption.
And even that one makes me think, what can we do about it? Like, mi naweza fanyaje that big politician out there? What can I do for those people who are doing shady ways? Wenye wanafanya hizo vitu, tutafanya aje? Kama mimi niko hapa, nitafanya aje?
Wewe uko hapa, do your part. Reach out in the small way. Do you want to tell me you can reach any of those politicians even what you're right now and tell them don't be corrupt or don't be this?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Koya will take you eat.
No. Reach your level.
Yeah.
Start small. Graduate. Like the way we are talking about corruption now. Even those people who are going there to sell their votes
Yeah.
for 500 to 1,000, 50 bob or whatever amount, they're being corrupt.
Yeah.
You don't elect somebody because they have given you that small token.
Yeah, yeah.
Have good morals.
Yeah.
Because corruption is diverse. It's not only from the people who are able to acquire those billions because it has been opened to them.
Yeah.
All of us can be corrupt in our own small ways. What do I do if I meet with a guy there, the traffic policeman? I have not displayed my insurance. What do I do? I tip and go.
Yeah.
I'm speaking of driving. What do? I tip and go.
I go, yeah.
So we start from the level we are in.
So you are saying that
We
everybody,
speak out.
yeah. You are saying that everybody has a responsibility.
Everybody has a responsibility,
Yeah, yeah,
including parents, their children. Well, it's their responsibility to pass the exam. I hear some parents say, Baba, ukipass, nitakununulia. Why? Why are you corrupting that child? Umemuonyesha, lazima awe corrupted. Why? You appreciate, yes, but see at corruption, I have to do this so that I attain this. No.
yeah. Wow.
Cheza bori yako mahali inafaa kuchezewa.
That's a very great input. And maybe to ask you as we wind up, what's a road? Have you ever had a roadmap to success? Like ukakuwa ukasema ukizaliwa ukasema this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. The map to success. I don't know if the question is so. I'm asking, have you ever had a roadmap to success?
Well, yes and no, because things keep changing.
Yeah.
You might have had a dream when you're young and said, this is what I'm going to become.
Yeah.
And then that did not work. So for me, roadmap then would be what? Focus, determination, resilience, and just remaining faithful to whatever it is that you believe in, because they are different things. And like we had said before, success is not just one thing. You could be successful with your family, but you fail probably in your profession or something, and you still consider that a success. So for me, roadmap is just knowing what you want, living truth to that belief, being very determined, remaining resilient, and of course being God-fearing, because again, without God, that success is not success.
Yeah.
So to me, that is it.
What about mama? Umeshikwa na
Nimeshikwa
kanjia.
Roadmap to success must be there.
Yeah.
And almost everybody every year there's new resolutions. I have to do this, I have to achieve this, I want to do this to my children, I want to do this to myself.
Yeah.
It is there sometimes, like my daughter here have said, it doesn't work that way because other things come on your way, and maybe you divert from what you had planned. But as resilience, focus, have strategy of what you want to do, of what you want to achieve, work towards whatever you want to achieve. That roadmap is there. Sometimes it can be attained partially, or if you are very lucky, in totality. But we cannot say we are there because we are still moving on. So our success will be determined by how we are working on it. At times we can fail. If we fail, we need not lose focus and to give up. Let's wake up, get focused, and move on. We try to lift other people, because once you succeed alone, you'll be very lonely up there. You cannot want to succeed alone. Carry people along with you. Sometimes they will help you also to succeed in whatever you are doing. If you are a teacher, you are carrying your students. If you are a housewife, you are carrying your family with you. If you are in business, you are carrying your customers with you. If you are a preacher, you are carrying your congregants with you. So carry other people as you drive to your success.
In short, tunaambiwa tuache upuzi ya kwenda kusucceed peke yetu.
Mna succeed peke yenu mkwe nini? Suppose if you succeed peke yako, you'll be very lonely and you'll be very disappointed because everybody will be coming to you to bother you. Do you want to be bothered by? Why don't you empower them to move along with you?
Wow.
By the way, I did not say my name as we started. I used to say my name. I'm Rose Duo. Most people call me Mrs. Cairo. Mrs. Rose Cairo.
Karibu sana, haina shida. Haina shida. So thank you so much for coming along and for having good input and all that. I really love your wisdom, all of you mko na wisdom. Aki, sijui tunaweza extend lakini nifanye time. You know, time is always a limitation.
Yes.
But thank you so much. I've learned a lot that you should not so succeed alone. Omba sana, like we young people, let's pray so much that we have friends who have Range Rovers like us. No, si ati sisi ndio tuna drive to Range Rovers peke yetu. And just before we finish, I have a funny thing, maybe a funny question I can ask you. And Juni Janza pale, I start with the mama.
Nice. Bring the fun. Let the fun come.
So, what could be the funniest thing you could do if you became God for one day?
The funniest thing, if I become God for one day.
Yeah, for one day.
Forgive everybody because what I created is good and real good, especially the human being. I forgive everybody and call everybody and tell them, come on, you did not do right, but anyway, I created you. Come back to me.
Come back.
Wow.
That's great. Yeah, but well, that's our God also. That's what he does. Wow, that's great. That's great. Well, what about Mama Juliana? What is the funniest thing you have ever seen in another person's house?
Nice. That's tough.
You have seen funny things, of course.
It keeps me thinking, what would I say? I'm still thinking, I'm imagining. What are these funny things
like for me, I saw some pillows written Kijabe Hospital. I was like, oh my God, this is funny.
It must have been stolen.
This is funny.
That must have been stolen.
That must have been a shortcut,
Shortcut. That's shortcut to owning something in the house.
Maybe alienda akaandika Kijabe Hospital.
No. What for? Why are you advertising Kijabe Hospital inside your house?
Wow, that is tough. But I would imagine where you find roles have changed and you realize that whatever role that was supposed to be played by probably the father of the home, by maybe the children or, someone else. So roles have just changed and you keep wondering who is in charge.
Just before I finish up with Paul's Power Pie, I have something for you. If we continue kupiga sherehe hivi hapa Nairobi, we will end up having our mothers bury us instead of us giving them that respect. Thank you so much for watching Paul's Power Pie. It's Paul Nyumu. It's Paul's Power Pie, where we discuss powerful pies. See you there.
Thank you.